Well, if looks could kill DC, here is Thug Rose Namajunas, the former UFC Strawweight champion, and still one of the best, if not the best, 115-pound fighter.
When you watch Namajunas and she looks at her opponents, it's stone cold. She's looking right through them. You see her opponents try to engage her in trash talk to try to break the psyche of Namajunas, and she just looks it down, stares right through it, and says, you know what, on tomorrow, I get to show you with my fists, my knees, and my feet. And when she's fighting, she's one of the best fighters this division's ever seen, and we saw that tonight. She knocked out Joanna Jacek in the very first round.
You ain't winning a staring contest with Thug Rose Namajunas, and you're probably not winning a cage fight against her either. Namajunas is back for more here tonight. And there she is, folks, Rose Namajunas, ready to make a statement here tonight. She's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all. Right. Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early going. Swing and a miss with that punch by Rose Namajunas. Just missing on the high kick there. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Able to check the high kicks. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. High-level stuff on the counter there. She waited for her opponent to engage, and when her opponent got a little bit off balance, she made her pay on the counter. Nicely done. Ribas gets caught by that straight hand.
Another big shot to the head.
Pressure, pressure. Just out of range with that left hook.
Guillotine jump.
Well, you know the book on her is that she is one of the better counter-strikers in this division, and that is largely how it's played out here tonight. Oh, somehow she gets out!
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Just over 3 minutes here to go, round one. Well, Namajunas is back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Ribas getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Oh, right into mouth.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Namajunas ground and pound from half guard now. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Namajunas is back to the side control now.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
Well, Namajunas is now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. She might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Namajunas is back in half guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Namajunas.
And now she's in mount.
Submission attempt for her now.
What a tight armbar. She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Horn shot for the end of round one.
This round, I want you to get that submission. You're getting close, but you're giving up position. You're giving up some space before you're attacking. I want you to get
All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result, her dominating the action at the close of the round.
Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round, and if you like the ground and pound, that previous one was the round for you. She laid a beat down on her opponent there.
I mean, the crowd was going crazy with every single strike that she threw because every single strike had malicious intent. She was throwing as hard as she could. She was landing every single time she threw something, just accuracy, knowledgeable, just the ability to pass, get to the next position, and still be in the very, very ideal position to land ground and pound was crazy to see.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Ribas has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Oh, look at that double leg Big takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter, I would think, in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together. Beautifully done there by Rose Namajunas. Attempting a choke now.
Yep, that guillotine's deep. She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Ribas is in full guard. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Oh, there's that roundhouse kick and it lands for her. I didn't realize she had that in her arsenal.
She has all the tools in her arsenal, so we should not be surprised when we see her do anything inside the octagon.
You got that roundhouse kick?
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Ooh, big shot lands.
Ribas is in half guard now. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Oh, she's got a triangle, and that one is tight. She told us before the fight on Thursday that she was going to have to be put to sleep. She wasn't going to tap. Oh, she escapes.
It's work. Come on, let's stand her up. It's work.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ribas.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Final seconds here of round 2. Thug Rose, ground and pound from half guard. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Muito bom. Senta aí, relaxa. Olha, você quase nocauteou ela, tá? Então, no próximo round eu quero que você entre aí, já vai direto.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something.
You ready to fight?
She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
Third round underway. All right, right, here we go with our next round. Certainly some big moments in that previous round. Rocked her opponent, nearly had her out of there. We'll see if she can finish the job here in this one.
It was amazing. Oh!
That'll do it! Rose Namajunas finishes the job.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 14 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thug Rose Namajunas!
All right, so there's your winner, Thug Rose Namajunas. The celebration is on. Trevor Whitman's always smiling, but he certainly has reason to smile tonight.
He has been with Rose from the very beginning of her career. They have a very special bond.